Well, hello people. I'm just going off for a spin here today. I'm going to a village that I'll tell you about when I get there. At the moment now I'm in Slane, County Meath, and I'm crossing over one of the most dangerous bridges in the country. It was notorious for a lot of deaths here, but they've put in a traffic camera measure now. Look here to the right and you'll see all the crosses that represent someone who died here at that bridge, just off the crossing there. You see there? See all them crosses. So that's all people who died here at this bridge. This is Slane in County Meath. I suppose it's famous for Slane Castle and the concerts that usually take place here every year, but with the COVID situation there hasn't been any concerts last year, and I don't think there's any concerts planned for this year. So yeah, this is Slane in County Meath. So just in here, in there, is the entrance to Slane Castle, a famous Slane Castle, because some of the top bands in the world played in there. Bob Dylan, the Rolling Stones, David Bowie, Neil Young, Queen, Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Bon Jovi, you name it, they all played in there in Slane Castle. Now I'm going cross country to Kells in County Meath, but that's not my final destination, so I'll tell you when I get there. Okay, so it's real country here, real country. Oh, big tractor. As I said, it's real country. You'll meet tractors and everything on these roads. Hello, Mr. Cement Mixer. Hello, Mr. Class, whatever it is. Hello, I've just stopped here in a place called Kilbury, just outside Navan, in County Meath, to look at this pub. I passed this pub on numerous occasions, but just here now they're after putting a whole new thatch on the roof of it, and it just looks absolutely beautiful. I'll just show you here now. Look at this. Now, isn't that lovely? Now, isn't that just beautiful? Beautiful. Look at the flowers. Wow. Dahlias, petunias, geraniums, mainly petunias. The blue borders. Isn't that just gorgeous? Wow. And look at the roof, isn't it lovely? And if you look up on top of the chimney there, they have an owl. That's a nice touch. Look at the design on top of the roof, on the ridge of the roof. Isn't it just gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful. It's called the Kilbury Pub and Kitchen. Wow. Garden bar, the finest foods and beverages. Wow. Seriously impressed by that. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right, let's keep going on the travels. Wow, it's... I've the air conditioning on here in the car as I'm driving, so you forget how warm it is. It's 27 degrees Celsius now. So when you get out of the car, it's hot out there, my friends. Right, so seatbelt on, seatbelt. Yeah, that's a nice surprise. Now I love when people put a bit of effort into places like that. That must have cost a lot of money there, but it's absolutely just beautiful. Yep, beautiful. Right, we'll go on again. Put on the air conditioning here because it's just absolutely hot as hell. We're not used to it here in Ireland, but we'll take it when we're getting it, because there could be rain. You never know. Unpredictable weather here in Ireland. But anyway, right, traffic here is a bit bedlam, so we wait to cross the road. I don't know if you can see it on the GoPro, but straight ahead there is a tractor, and it's doing 33 miles an hour, which is not bad, right? But I'm after, when you go on the country roads like this, especially this time of the year, you're going to encounter an awful lot of tractors, and because of the sunshine here and stuff now, there's a lot of corn being cut, and these tractors are bringing the grain obviously to wherever you bring the grain to, grain store or something. So unfortunately you get caught up behind these tractors, but I don't mind. I'm not in any hurry, especially on these roads here, because there's no point in flying on these roads, is there? Absolutely not. Right, I just took a small detour on my way to the village that I'm going to show you now in a little while, right? So I don't know if you can hear me here in the GoPro because it's windy up on this hill here. I'm out here on top of the West Cairn in Loughcrew. Cairn means hill, I think, right? So I have a video, check it out, that I done out here before in Loughcrew, right? Burial chambers, I think, that are 500 years older than the pyramids in Egypt, right? So the main one is over on that hill over there. That's Cairn East over there. So yeah, check that out, have a look at that video. So this is, as I said to you, this is the Cairn West, because over there is the west of Ireland, and it is a nice clear day, but a little bit hazy. But way in the distance there, you can see mountains way in the distance, and a local woman told me that you can actually see Ben Bulben mountain in County Sligo from here, from Loughcairn there, from over here, from up on that hill over there. So I can see a burial chamber over here, so I'm going to go over here and investigate the burial chamber that's over here. Okay, as I said to you, these are older than the pyramids of Egypt, and they're in our own country here. Whew, I'm sweating here. Oh wow. So as I said to you, it's 28 degrees Celsius here, but it's been worth the climb over here to see these passage graves, or burial chambers, you know, passage grave burial chambers. that are older than the pyramids of Egypt. So I think it's well worth the climb through sheep fields, crossing over barbed wire fences, having to negotiate around thistles. Anyway, this was probably one of those cairns, one of those burial chambers. All the rock here, you see here. So I'll go over and investigate this, I suppose. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think that that's just a natural phenomena on the hill here. I reckon this was probably one of those burial chambers. With all the rock. Right, just go through here and see what's up here. Is there a great view towards the west of Ireland? I'm sure there is. Yeah, I reckon that this was once a burial chamber. This is probably the main part of the chamber here, and it would have been roofed. There would have been a roof on it, but it has, in disrepair. How many houses will still be in good condition after over 2,500 years? Not too many, I think. Not too many. Right. Okay. Check out these stones, look, on the perimeter of the burial chamber. Wow. I mean, how did they move those big rocks 2,500 years ago? How did they do it? Just amazing. Look, this is the entrance to the burial chamber here. Look at this. So, as I said to you, you're looking in on a burial chamber that's 2,500 years old, older than the pyramids of Egypt. So, wow. I don't know if you can see into it there with the GoPro. I'd say it's a lovely temperature in there right now. See these big stones here, look, on the entrance. Wow. So you're looking at a chamber that's 2,500 years old. I know I'm repeating myself here, but I'm just astounded by this. So it's a national monument, right? It is in the care of the Minister for Arts and Culture. You are requested to cooperate in the preservation of the monument. So OPW, which is the Office of Public Works. It's a government agency, department should I say, whose responsibility is protecting all these old ancient historic sites in Ireland. So it's just incredible to think that there was people here 2,500 years ago, before Christianity ever came near the place, right? Built this, and when they would have looked out here in Ireland, the majority of what they would see around here in the distance would have been forest. Ireland was covered in a majority of forests. So when they looked out here, they would have seen, like, you can see like some trees over here, looking at distance here, but as far as you could see in any direction, it would have been forestation. So I just think that is absolutely incredible, don't you think? Anyway, if you want to get here, follow the road from Kells to Oldcastle and look out for a sign saying Loughcrew, right? Loughcrew Cairns, C-A-I-R-N-S. I think Cairns means hill, right? So it will lead you to that one over. It's a little small skinny road, right? So that's the main cairns over there. That's the east cairns, and over here is the west cairns, right? And you see the field of the sheep just straight in front of me over here? That's the way I'm after coming. So it's a bit kind of arduous coming through the sheep fields and crossing over the fences and all of that. But look, it's well worth the visit, the time. Take the time to visit here, because it's incredible to look into a burial chamber that is older than the pyramids of Egypt. I think that's absolutely incredible and fantastic, right? Okay, I'm going to head on now again, okay? This people is just sheer bliss. Really, it's just sheer bliss. Now, there is a wind, just a slight wind breeze coming through here, so it might affect the microphone, right? But hold it, I'll just stand here for a second. Now, if the wind wasn't blowing here, it calms down. It's just so quiet, so tranquil, so peaceful. It's unreal, uncanny, unreal, right? This is just sheer bliss. I'm telling you now, it's just sheer bliss. There is nobody out visiting this cairn here today. I see people visiting the east cairn. Nobody visiting the west cairn, right? So I'm walking in this field here with not one other human being, in beautiful sunshine, right? Look, 360 sunshine all around me. Lovely hilly fields, full of sheep. I see swallows flying around here in the distance. I mean, what more could you ask for? I mean, that is just better than all the therapy that you could ever pay for, or all the self-help books that you could ever want to buy. Really, it is. Look at this. Shh, look, listen. Isn't that just fantastic, isn't it? Like, it really is fantastic. Wow. I'm just blown away, my friends, and blown away. Isn't that cool? A little Massey Ferguson 148 tractor. The man is going into the shop here, an old man there. So I'm just stopped here, just outside Oldcastle in County Meath here, and it's very warm, very warm. Some sheltering underneath here, and I just got a dinner and a bottle of water, so I'm very happy at the minute. So I'm after getting a turkey dinner here for €5 and a bottle of water for €1. So my dinner has just cost me only €6, which is very reasonable indeed. So I'm going to enjoy this now. Oh. Spuds are delicious. The carrots are delicious. I felt so sorry for that man there on in his little tractor. He looked as if he had an injury to his leg. Probably happened on his farm, and God, he was walking really slow there with great difficulty. And then he got into his tractor, and before he sat down he had a bite to eat there. So I don't know what he was eating, and then he went off about his business on his small little tractor. So you don't see too many of those tractors now in Ireland. They're all the big modern machines. So I just captured that because that reminds me of, say, tractors from way back in the 50s and 60s. So that's why I captured it there on video. So now I'm just in the town of Oldcastle in County Meath, and I'm bringing you all to this village that has 7 wonders in it, right? So I'll explain all when I get there, okay? 7 wonders. Not the 7 wonders of the world, it's the 7 wonders of this village, okay? So this is Oldcastle in County Meath. I'm behind a 4x4 here.